On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane. Ain't about the trade. Have another trader. Get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
Whoa, guys. It's Monday. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. What's going on? Gang. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter gang. Alex O, crypto in the house. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day, as I am. It's been a uneventful kind of day. We got a little bit of a rejection, pushed down into the golden pocket, and we're currently in a long. We'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, it's been a good morning session. We had a great morning session in the Discord. It's good to see you guys all here saying hello. What's going on, gang? Hope you're all doing well. We got a whole bunch of you in here today. What's going on? Crypto Billy, Chris Klein, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Monday to you guys. It's been a wild couple weeks, hasn't it? It feels like it's almost like a story is being told with, people's ears getting blasted off and people quitting their jobs or resigning. Ethereum ETFs coming up. Oof. My God. We also got our Billy Goat Tales new book. It's over in the living room, so I don't have it on hand, So what's going on? Make sure you go over and support Billy as well. Tuesday nights, Billy Goat Tales as usual. Jeanette says good morning. Good morning to you, Jeanette. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Chris Klein. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Render token should be all sorted eventually on BloFin. It's across the board. Oh, look. Yeah, Jasmina. Look at this. Mrs. Otter brought it. Billy Goat Tales. Look at this. Go and get your copy. That fresh book smell, baby. Let's go. Supporting fellow content creators and kind people. Wick's wife, how you doing, party people? You're party people. Good to see you. New intro is dope. Thank you, Vegas Miner. That was Mrs. Otter. She put that together. Seymour Liddy is in a bunch of shorts. What's going on, bro? We're coming for you, man. We're coming for you with the longs now. We're coming to get you, man. Retro Mike Tech, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, my friend. My friend Nick Musgrave in the chat. Word up, word up. Word up to Big Bird. What's that saying? Anyways, good to see you. Good to see you, Nick Musgrave. What's going on? Dave Digital, like 8 is Dave Digital's. Dave Digital's got his copy of Billy Goat Tales. I know, that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. How you guys all doing? How you all doing? You excited for Alex O Crypto? Come to Nashville. Bring the back and have Billy sign it. Oh man. I wish me and Mrs. Otter would have loved to come to Nashville. We were gonna do the road trip and all that back down to Nashville, Tennessee, and come and see everybody, but we're getting married in 13 days. 13 days. 13 days. We're getting married. And then we're having a baby. We're having a baby. Which is going to be pretty wild. Well, she's having the baby. I'm just here to kind of, I don't know. I've been watching like the perennial massages and I don't know. I'm trying to be a dad, you know? Speaking about dads, let's talk about dad jokes, okay? Because we like to have a good old live stream the wedding. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Marriage and babies. Let's go. Yeah, shotgun wedding. It was planned. It was planned. We're on number 42. We're on number 42. 42 said, why did Tom get fired from the calendar factory? Because he kept taking time off. We already read that. We already read that. Time off. Yeah, we know that. Okay? Why do octopi always win in fights? Because they are well armed. I think we already read that one too. Okay, here's the new one. Here's the new one. How do you know that all ants are girls? Because if they were boys, they'd be uncles. Ants is spelled like the insect. Like the insect. That was pretty lame. That was pretty lame. Why did the banana put on sunscreen? Because it didn't want to peel. I think these are getting worse as we progress through this book. Whoever wrote this is definitely not Billy Goat Tales quality. If you want a better read, go with this one, okay? I'm going to be reading this to my child, telling it all about Bitcoin, okay? Well. Let's jump into the charts. Let's see what we got. They ran out of material. Yes. Absolutely. Let's jump into the charts. Let's see what's going on with the corn. In anticipation for the Ethereum ETF. It's in the game. So yeah, we are in a long right now. I've hit TP1. This is a little short, little scalp here. Looking to come back up into this fair value gap up in here where we got our big rejection this morning. Just looking for the bottoming here into the golden pocket, a little bounce retracement, catching that long here. Looking for this continuation. We'll see if we get it. I've already taken profit. Stop loss is at entry. It's a little trade, right? Little trade right now. Proof in the pudding. You want to see it? There it is. We can share it. Going over to our trading on BingX over here, where you can see that we are currently hit our TP1 right here, sharing it here. Okay, going over here. And as you can see, we've closed a little bit of the trade here at 67,100. Okay, so just up here, 67,100, taking a little bit off the top and letting the rest ride. Stop loss at entry, free trade, because you can't be yelling at people during the live stream and trading at the same time. I just don't have that mental capacity. I'm just not capable. So if I stop losses at entry, if I get stopped out, whatever, I made a couple $100, we're good to go. And this is how we roll. So I know a bunch of you guys are in shorts from this morning. So what happened this morning if we're looking at the short-term time frame? So what we can see here is that we had a little bit of a downwards drop overnight into Sunday, or into Monday morning. Then we got our bullish divergence, our push to the upside continuation here into VWAP. And then we got a beautiful bear div that a bunch of you guys took this morning in the Discord. We did a live morning Discord session, and a bunch of you guys got short here, right? And then we got the big capuzzo down to the golden pocket area. And since we have kind of stalled out, okay? So some nice little trading sessions in the morning we've been doing, kind of giving you guys my thought process through the market structure, what I'm looking for, how I'm looking to trade it. Even this idea that I'm in right now, I gave to you. If we came down here into this box and we started to break structure to the upside, I would be looking for a retracement back into this area for a continuation. And that's the trade that I'm in right now. Okay? With momentum coming to the upside, looking for a continuation on Market Cipher with many things pointing in the same direction. Okay? I want Confluence. I got Confluence. I got a green dot here. On Market Cipher, VWAP crossover to the upside. I also have other time frames pointing all in the same direction. So this is kind of what I want to look for when I'm looking to trade and just kind of try to take advantage of price action, what is being given to me. But what is really on the concern for us this week and for everyone else is that we are going into the Ethereum ETF, right? Into the Ethereum ETF. Okay, will we get that pump, right? Will we continue onwards and upwards? Now, why are these all set to my standard deviations? Let me switch that all for us here. Make sure that you do have your indicator templates all sorted. I seem to not have mine sorted. And look, we're getting a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see if we can keep going. Okay. But Ethereum ETFs is in the game. So looking for this. Now, what is the interesting thing about ETH? Okay. The interesting thing is that we have pushed up since the news. And we are looking for continuation. Okay. Continuation. So you can see here that our buy zone is $2,800. Now, remember this, about 20% to retrace to this level. Now, one thing that I am concerned, I guess, I'm not crying about this. I do hold quite a bit of Ethereum, and I am looking for it to come down, okay? 54% of you own ETH. 44% of you don't own ETH. So you guys are Ethereum kind of half and halfsies, not maxies, okay? But our only real evidence of what happens when we do a launch in the US markets is the Welcome to Bitcoin Grandma chart, right? So when we got the launch of our Bitcoin ETF, we had a 25% correction to the downside. Okay? 25% correction to the downside. So, guys, are we prepared for 25% to the downside? I'm not sure about that. Also, if you would do me a favor, would you put your altcoins down in the chat below? We would love to get to them and make sure that we are getting you guys as much as possible. Okay, so we got Myro in there, but if you guys want to chuck in some more altcoins, I would be glad to look at them to kind of help you guys on your beautiful crypto adventures. Okay, because now are the opportunities where we're looking to accumulate for this massive bull run, if we are going to get it. Okay, and that's if, but let's see if we do get it. So what am I looking at here? Retro Mike Tech with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much, RMT. My God. Seymour Liddy was gifted a membership. Let's see some RMTs in the chat down below. Thank you so much, RMT, Retro Mike Tech. Amy Lives Crypto was also gifted a membership. Let's go, Otters and RMT. Much love to you, RMT, man. God bless you, bro. Thank you for being so generous, man. So, looking at this V-shaped recovery and then consolidation, then continuation, right? So I am preparing for a little bit of a sell the news event, right? Sell the news event is what I'm preparing for. So when we go over to Ethereum, what do we see is that we see that, you know, a 25% correction from the tops here would put us just below from $2,600 to $2,800. Okay, so we could be looking for a bit of a correction. Now, that's something to be aware of. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just looking at previous evidence and what we are looking forward to, okay? Now, I do have some key levels on Bitcoin that I am going to go over, so we will get into that. But I just really want to bring this to your guys' attention, knowing of what is coming tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow. Thank you, Nick Musgrave, my man. Let's go. So be aware that ETH could be due for a little bit of a correction if it fails to make a higher high continuing out of this area here. Now, we do have key levels on ETH that I am looking for a potential drawdown to. So yes, we are getting this bearish divergence across the industry, across Bitcoin. And I would be looking at 3,250 first before I'm looking down to here. Okay, so we'll see if we can continue this awesome uptrend, but this would be my ideal target for us to continue up from. Okay, so not overly bearish. I'm just aware that what happened, so we need to be prepared for that. And when we look, we can see that we are clearly making higher highs with lower highs on our oscillators, right? So we need to be aware of that going forward just to make sure that we are prepared, right? Typically, when you get an upwards flag, you break down, okay? And that's not like 100%, but if you're getting a bull flag, you're looking for this to be angled to the down and to the right, not up and to the right, okay? Because if you look here, what happened here is that we have evidence of what happened, you know, push up and to the right, right? When we're pushing up and to the right, right? One of these. You see these all the time throughout trading where it's creating bearish divergence, right? You have this signal throughout, right? Even here, right? You have lower lows and higher highs here, right? So even here. So, and this is in a downtrend, but in an uptrend, we're looking for this thing to flag down and to the right like this to break up, right? Not up and to the right to break down. So just being cautious, being aware of what could transpire tomorrow and how to really prepare for that because we want to be prepared. As a prepared trader, we're a profitable trader, right? So now, looking at this thing, Mr. Bitcoin, can we go higher? Looking like it wants to push up into this area right here. This is very, very small trend lines, right? So this is a range. We're looking to break out from this range. We have a golden pocket here where we have bounced from, and we are looking for continuation to the upside. We are currently in this long looking for this continuation. We'll see if we continue, okay? That's one thing that we are prepared for, but we are getting the same signs on Bitcoin. So if we go to our daily, we can see we are in this megaphone pattern. We are above the 50% line, and we are looking for continuation. Okay, we're looking for that continuation. Our 50% line, I believe it's somewhere down in here. So if we go from swing high to swing low, we can see that as long as we're above 63,800, we can be looking for continuation on this megaphone pattern for it to eventually break out. Okay, break out. That doesn't mean we don't have targets to the downside if we do drop. Okay. Now, what we want to also be prepared for is this triple top, right? We always stress the importance of threes in trading, okay? So we go to our 4 hour, we look at this, right? Maybe we can go on, let's just go here. So we can see we got our triple top here, bloop, 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 right? And then we have divergences across the board here, right? So something to be aware of that we could get rocked to the downside from here, back down to maybe the golden pocket here, back down to swing fail here, right? And we have all these areas for you guys, okay? So make sure that you guys are adding these areas to your charts. They're golden pockets, they are liquidity zones, and they are order blocks where I am looking for a potential bounce, because right now my friends, okay? My friends and family, this is going to be the best opportunity, in my opinion, to get long, okay? So whether this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we get an ABC correction into this area, this is going to be the potentially best opportunity to buy if we are going to continue parabolically, okay? And that's all I've got to say about that. I'm not getting overly bullish. I'm just aware that with this kind of beautiful, beautiful trend to the upside on Bitcoin, where we have had multiple megaphone patterns with head and shoulders trigger waves that I've shown you guys multiple times, we can look for a potential blast off, okay? Now, I don't want to get you guys overly bullish. I just want to say that this one looks very similar to this one, but this one looks a lot bigger than this one, meaning that if we do pop off here, that this could be a lot bigger of a move than this one, okay? And even if we just look at that one, right, and we take a fractal of that one, I mean, guys, this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke, okay? We could be flying all the way up to the $100,000 level. And that's just something to keep in your, in the mind, right? You know me, intraday day trader, make my money. I'm an investor long term. We'll see where it goes. Of course, I want the price to go higher. Who doesn't? Who doesn't, right? So we could be prepared for that. And that's just something I'm seeing. Now, what else do we see, right? This weekly candle is absolutely gorgeous, okay? So we zoom in here. We can see we've got the weekly trigger wave pushing onwards and upwards, creating higher highs and higher lows all the way up here. A beautiful 12% candle. Guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, right? So it looks like continuation to the upside. Trigger wave down below here as we spotted out here, right? These look very similar. Head and shoulders, trigger wave. Head and shoulders, trigger wave. Money flows green here, coming in, ramping up, right? So, I mean, this is a weekly time frame. This could take weeks to play out. We could just do a flag here, and then we could break out, right? Then retest, then break out. But to me, overall, this looks quite nice, especially going into the Ethereum ETF, the election cycle, all those things, catalysts for higher prices, okay? So that's something to be prepared for. Now, the 3-day, the weekly, all the things on the higher term timeframes do look bullish, like continuation is imminent. However, the VWAP is getting overextended on these here. So 4-day, 5-day, 3-day, you can see the VWAP is pretty high up here, coming in at the positive like 14, 13 area. So I would look for a little bit of a retest and then continuation on the VWAP. Remember, the VWAP is going to oscillate a lot faster in comparison to our momentum waves, which is going to give us a better insight of direction short term for our outcome for our pump, okay? So correction and then continuation, quite possible. Now, when we get into the daily, this is where the idea changes a little bit, okay? So we are a bit overextended. VWAP is coming to the zero line and money is still red, okay? So we were in a very indecisive moment here, chopping, push down. Beautiful, beautiful bullish divergence. Bullish divergence plays out, push to the upside, right? That's what we got. We look here, bullish divergence, right? Plays out to the upside. That's what we got. Oh, bull div into the key level. I told you I bought at 53,000 and we're going to the moon. Okay, don't listen to those people. Just stay here with us and we'll help you learn how to become a good trader. That's how we roll here. So this is concerning. A little bit overextended, right? VWAP coming down. That doesn't mean this is bearish. It just means that we could have something where we correct a little bit, which would be healthy in my opinion, right? Which would be healthy for continuation to the upside. So that's something I'm keeping my eyes on right now if we do get that red dot on the daily and pushing to the downside. Now let's go over to the 12-hour. 12-hour, there it is, bearish divergence, right? So we see it, we believe it, right? Let's go. But looking at this thing, this could bring us down a little bit, right? That's why we have key areas that we are looking to possibly get long on. Now, my first idea is definitely going to be right here at the 62,900 to 800 area, and then the big purple one here as well. So these are kind of like, if we are going to drop lower, these are my two very key areas that I am definitely looking to get long on. Okay, so I'll share this with the Discord. If you're new here, join us in the Discord. That's where all the magic happens. Okay, and then we do have like this local golden pocket in here, right? So if we do come down from where we are now, we go from swing low to swing high, and we can see we're coming in right at that golden pocket area here. So that's another area that you might want to be aware of if we are going to lose this level here, right? For now, we trade the range and we take whatever is favorable, right? With confluence and adding those confluences. That's why we're in the long right now, because we see a little bit of a reversal coming back down. We see the higher high, the higher low, and the continuation outwards, right? That's why we're in the long trade right now. We put the probabilities in our favor, right? And I know a lot of people in the Discord are short right now as well. Seymour Liddy being one of them as well. My man, up, down, side to side, we be making money, man. Good to have you in the Discord. Always crushing the trades, man. We appreciate you. So yeah, coming up to VWAP, probably get a little rejection. We'll see how it goes. End of the day, going into the Ethereum ETF. So we need to be ready for that as well. Going into so we did our 12-hour bearish divergence. We gave you guys the key levels. Now we're just going to go into our short-term time frames, which really outlined why people were getting short today. You can see that we were in that triple top that we were talking about, that bearish divergence that we talked about, and also that we were like very overbought. So the idea is we're coming down right now, even with money flow quite up high. We are still looking for that short, right? Same with all this in here, looking for shorts. Money's coming out slowly. The 3 hour, the 2 hour, same thing. 2 hour, money is coming out over time here into this bearish divergence over time here. So definitely looking for a little bit of a retracement. But nonetheless, we got one, and then we sort of just found a bottom along this trend line here. Now, I'm not saying this is a perfect trend line, but it seems to have worked yet again. So let's see if it can continue to push onwards and upwards here and push price upwards. Because it seems like what we're doing is we're like flagging out and breaking out, flagging out, breaking out. Maybe we flag out and break out, continue to push up to that 70,000 mark, which would be absolutely incredible. But, you know, in an environment like this, we don't want to be typically shorting too much. We want to be going with the trend, okay? Going over to our 1 hour, very similar thing. So the story remains the same, right? We're looking to grab the lower highs and trying to get long on them, right? Otherwise, we're looking for nice bearish divergence, multiple counts, giving us high probability short trades where we can take the retrace and take profits early. We got to make sure that we are taking profits early on our shorts just to kind of make sure that we are protecting ourselves. Because if we're getting short on any of these areas, we don't want to be caught with our pants down when it does this thing, right? We don't want to be getting wrecked by a big pump, right? That's the last thing we want to be involved in. So really, the trend is our friend, but we want to be taking profits as we go, especially if we're in shorts right now, okay? So we're going to go over to the altcoins. Thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. You guys know I appreciate you dearly. Just trying to be level-headed in this market right now. Try not to get overly bullish, overly bearish. Just trying to be centered and trying to extract as much profits as we can as traders. What is fear and greed right now? Let's check. $70. Wow. You guys feel like it's 70? I feel like it's higher. I feel like it's higher. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Ooh, we pumping, baby. Let's go. Push. Push. Next take profit. 450.
What you know about juice? Making them moves.
Let's see if we get up there. We're gonna get into your altcoins. Don't worry, we're getting there. We got Myro, Link, Solana, Ondo, Jupiter, Rodin, Dot, and Arrow. Otter gang. The only thing short is my bank account balance after this week. What do you be buying, Retro Mike Tech? Let's go. Okay. Go over to Myro. Crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. All set, what's going on? Like my wallet, yo. Conference week in a destination city. Crypto. Yeah. 3,800 Ethereum. Alexo, crypto. Someone's got to liquor up all the nerdy bachelorettes. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay, so looking at Myro here for Mr. Whale or whomever, you can see it came up to our key level of resistance at 17.2 here. So that's a nice little drop it into smash the like button. And may the crypto and trading gods bless you all. I'm watching Trading Wars where Alexo Crypto should be. Yes, I got invited to go on. I was going to go on, but I am having a family and I'm getting married. So I said I cannot do this because it's hard enough to balance all of this and switch around things. So I'm definitely sad, but I'll see if Keeper will have me back on Trading Wars maybe next time. But yeah, thanks Clay, thanks for dropping by, man. So looking at this for Myro, we can see that it's definitely just pushed up and flipped the support, right? So clearly enough, you can see flip, push, flip. Now it's looking for continuation, right? So getting above 17.3 is your next target. Otherwise, you're consolidating back down here at 15.2 and looking for a continuation here. This is looking a little bit scary here. Momentum coming into the price action here. So be cautious because right now we got a little bit of a rejection into this area, retesting highs, and we could end up just consolidating sideways before continuation, right? So I wouldn't get overly bullish. Looking at momentum, it is coming out. You are in a bit of a flag here. So if you do break out of this flag, you can look for continuation, getting above that 17.3 area and looking to target up to 8.19 cents up here. Okay, that's your next kind of key level that I'd be looking for on Myro. And you can see we have it mapped out in red. So that would be the entrance to higher prices on Myro. So a very key level at 19 cents here. Be aware of that and make sure you're using good risk management when trying to trade a meme coin, okay? Lower the leverage, lower the margin, and really protect yourself before you wreck yourself kind of deal. Because we want to be using as much healthy risk management strategy as possible, okay? That is going to be crucial. Okay, let's go over and take a look at what's next here. We got Link. So the consolidator, chop sideways, and then bust out Link, which is a great token to trade. And I believe we were looking at it the other day. Let's go over here. 15.3 is going to be our rejection level on Link, where we are looking for... so it's like the top of the range, right? So Link failed to hold 14.23. This is our top of the range here, right around 15.30, okay? Getting up into this area here, continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. Let's see if it holds over here at $14. $14 is going to be that psychological kind of whole number. But if you do come back down, I would be looking here along this trend line. Okay, so somewhere down here. But overall, Link's looking strong, but we're getting a big bearish divergence here on Link. So be cautious. Be cautious. Ooh, Bitcoin pumping a bit. I mean, a little bit, guys. A little bit. So looking for Link to come back down here, retest this upwards trend, right? If we pull swing low to swing high. Yeah, golden pocket 786 area would be ideal, right? So I'd be actually looking in here for potential pump on Link. Overall, I'm pretty bullish on Link long term. Like I do hold quite a bit, and I'm looking for a continuation here. So they're kind of like the outlier of if you're trying to get in right now. If it loses this support here, just simply, you can see here that this is going to be your key buy level, right? So you got right around $13 is going to be that key buy level right down here that you're looking for that pop off. So Link looking strong, money coming back into Link, finally making that higher high, which on a macro side here, looking over here, we have actually finally gotten above this high here, right? This one failed to do so. So this is a very good look for Link. Now that it's done that, we can look for anything of this type of variety, creating a bigger macro structure to the upside. Okay, so that's good for now. But yeah, if you're looking to get in on the immediate future, you're looking within this $14 range area for continuation up to 15.30, flipping that to support. That's going to be critical for Link to get above. Okay, what's going on, Mark Dutch? My man. Soul 180. That's darts, right? 180. Don't mind me. I'm just here yelling 180. So, oh man. Sometimes you wonder what you're doing. Just yelling at a computer, screaming 180. So looking at Solana has done well. Okay, if we look at the big picture on Solana, we can see that we have this downwards trend line, and it has been broken and retested and continued upwards. So right now, Solana just doesn't give two bleeps. Okay. All set. Funny, Alex. Yeah. Oh man. So it is flying, right? It is flying. It's coming up to these highs here and absolutely trying to blast through changing macro structure on much higher time frames, where we were in this kind of downtrend here, holding support. Now we're trying to get above here, and then we can look for this kind of move here, pushing out on Solana. Okay. So something to keep in mind though is as we get higher, we need to be very cautious of not only this resistance here, but we're coming up into this area in here. So let's pull our volume and let's just isolate where volume is here and where some stops may be in the road, okay? Because we need to be aware of those stops as we get higher and then hopefully look for a continuation outwards, okay? So we have a couple levels here as targets, and then coming back within this area here, I would look for a retest back into the value area high, which is here. Okay, so Solana, big move, looking good, trying to continue its work onwards and upwards in this very aggressive uptrend. Okay, so anytime you're trading something like this, I always suggest that you use EMAs, a 9, a 21, and a 55. Go on something like the 30-minute typically works pretty well. And anytime you come between the 55 and the 21, you're looking for a potential buy. Okay, so you're looking here, buy. This would have been nice. This would have been nice, right? This would have been nice. Now we're here again. This could be nice, right? So continuation, along as we don't lose this upwards trend here, we are looking to ride the trend, right? Ride the trend and make money. So get those EMAs on your chart if you are trending and look to take advantage. Even the 1 hour here. The 1 hour, anytime you're below the 21, that would work out quite nicely. And then with a take profit strategy on something like that, you're looking to sell the highs. So these are previous highs. These are previous highs. This is previous highs. So really, your trade setup should look like, if you're swing trading, should be something like this. Swing below here and targeting the highs. And that should be how Well, that's how I would do it if I'm looking to ride a trend and take profits along the way. Just a little bit of insight on how to use EMAs along the way. Okay, so this is looking strong. Pushing to breakout. Bitcoin's rocketing up to 67,400 now. I'm almost in my take profit number 2, which is pretty sweet now. Come on, Bitcoin, you got it. You got it. Pushing onwards and upwards, okay? Let's go over and take a look at Ondo, real world assets. So for Solana, looking for a continuation up to that 187 area. Going over to Ondo, what do we got here? Real world assets, Ondo. Okay, so let's go over to the 4-hour on Ondo. Take a look here. Okay, so coming back within our buy zone here. That $1, almost psychological number, $1 here for Ondo. It's going to be very significant, okay? Just holding that as support and getting above 109 has been the story, okay? So I'm long with you, BTC TP1 stop loss to entry. Let's go, Nick. That's awesome, bro. Awesome, man. Yeah, we be riding this thing. I'm probably going to get around 67, 800 would be like the target. We'll see how it goes. So Ondo, a little bit of a cool off here. A lot of things getting a little bit of a rock today. So you can see here probably, yeah. So you're getting up to key resistance. You can see the exhaustion here on the wicks of the market structure. So this is just pushing back. You still have this kind of trend coming up here. So as long as you hold the low here, you look for continuation back up. Okay, so if you hold this $1.03 area, I would look for continuation upwards. Now, be prepared. This thing does scam wick quite a lot. So if you are trading anything like this, make sure you use less leverage and prepare yourselves for a little bit of scamminess with the wicks. I'm trying to grab liquidity before the actual moves. Right now, this is looking good. Looks sort of like a flag. So if you do something like this and then break out, that would be great. But getting above that 109 is going to be crucial. And then holding this $1 to 103 area is going to be crucial as well for Ondo. So keep your eye on the prize. Most likely looking for a long from down here for continuation back up to the top of the range. Okay. Let's go over and take a look at Jupiter. Joop, shooby doop, doop, doop. I started BloFin about a month ago, 400 trades in, and I'm at 82% winning trades. Let's go, John, man. Awesome, bro. Awesome. That is awesome. Sky high. Let's go. So looking at Jupiter, I mean, a nice move out here. So looking at this continuation in an uptrend, right? So you throw the EMA on and you look for it to come back down to the 21 or the 55, right? And you manage this to the upside. Now you do have a lot of resistance at this 105 area. So getting above here, 105 is going to be crucial. And then look for that to flip to support. Right now you can see a little bit of rounding on this trend. So it could be a good idea to take profits if you are in a long right now, or look for a real break of structure to the upside, flip this to support and look to get long from there. Okay. Just be cautious with this. A lot of these things, they will come back and they will fall and wreck you just as hard as they will give you the gains, right? So you can see a nice double bottom here, pushing back up within this range, trying to get above that 105 area to trade within this volume pocket in here. Okay, so holding this area is going to be crucial for Jupiter. This point of control you can mark out at 103 and see if it holds there. But I would like to think that getting up into this area here is going to be critical, and then your next target is clearly this 117 area. Okay, so looking strong, very nice move, but cautious, right? Cautious. If we're going to get that ETH rollover that we were talking about at the beginning of the stream, then other things are going to take a hit as well. Okay, so definitely be prepared for that and make sure that you're using good risk management on the way up here. A revisit of previous highs is always on the table, right? So if we're looking here, a revisit back down to 91 cents is still on the table after such an aggressive move, okay? Even here, like when you were breaking down, you can see you broke down, retest previous highs here, continuation down, retest previous highs here, continuation down, retest right there, that wick right there, and then a change in character, a sweep of the lows, a bullish divergence, and a continuation out, break of the highs, retest there, continuation, right? So retests are common. Be prepared for those. So let's see if we can get above that 105 and continue to push 103, point of control, holding as support. Let's go over and take a look at Ronin. So Ronin, another token here that had a swan dive. You can see where the key support is. Flip to resistance. So getting above that $2.45 area is going to be crucial for continuation, right? Now looking at this, you can see is rounding over here. So a little bit of resistance clearly coming into that resistance here. Let's see what we got for volume. Let's go and zoom out a little bit. Pull this over here. Where's our main volume? Okay, so that's a good idea here. So we're here. We need to get above there. So you got $2.45 to get above. You have $2.14 to hold. Okay, so if you are going to return somewhere, I would like to think it would be here for a bounce. Okay, coming back, grabbing some order blocks, and then continuing upwards and really challenging this 245 area. Right now. You can see clearly making higher highs, lower lows, bearish divergence, typically bringing us back down to retest before continuing upwards, okay? So that's something I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on going forward with Ronin. But quite choppy, to be real. Like you can see, like chop, breakout, retest, breakout. Like it's very choppy. So be very cautious when trading anything like this. Possibly a spot buy at $2.15 would be more ideal, just to manage some risk, okay? Can you please... What's going on, Michael? Long car. Can you please give your thoughts on Ponky, please? Honky tonky Ponky. I don't think I have ever looked at Ponky. So we are going to look at Ponky. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that, Michael. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. It's been an interesting one, to say the least. Bitcoin, getting a little bit of a rug, trying to get the push back up in continuation to the upside. We'll see if that continues. But Ponky here. Okay, so very clear, like breakout of a flag, right? So you can see here, you go over here, you break out from the flag, you look for a retest continuation, right? It has broken out. So this is strong. So you can't always put this on here. Sometimes you come back and you retest this. Okay, so that's one thing to consider. Also, another thing to consider is a retest of the highs. Okay, going into our daily, overextended, right? So we get a beautiful bearish divergence here. So a lower low followed by a lower high followed by a higher high, which is over here, right? Higher high. So this can be bearish for a correction, not necessarily bearish in the sense of we're going down to zero, but in the idea that we're a bit overextended after such an aggressive move, that a consolidation down into another flag, something similar to this, would be ideal, right? So just going into our 4 hour, let's see what we got here. So same thing, bearish divergence, right? Pushing us back down, retesting. It does seem like you do have some support here at 57 cents. So we'll put that in as well. And let's pull volume across the entire project here. Massive support here. So 47 cents is going to be your massive support level. Then coming up, your next node kind of volume is going to be 51. And then the previous highs matched with this support level here, 56 cents, is going to also be key for you. So looking at price now, you can see it clearly bearish diverted, coming down, retesting these lows. If you do come back down and revisit these lows, it's still not bearish. You're just revisiting highs. So this thing doing this is okay, considering you're in a little bit of a downtrend right now. Overall, big term, you're in an uptrend, right? So draw this trend line here. Wait for a reversal in structure where you break out, retest, and continue out. And you can look for a potential long. That is a short, a potential long here. Or you're looking for it to come back, revisit these highs, get long here. Or you're looking for it to come back down to revisit the breakout here and get long there. Okay, we're looking for longs generally, but I think we're a bit overextended throughout the market right now. So a little correction's okay. You just want to wait for bottoming signals. What does a bottoming signal look like? Well, you can look just over to the left here and identify, you come down in here, you make a higher low, you make another higher low, and you're off to the races, right? With continuation. So just keep your eye on the prize. You got multiple key levels here that you can add to your chart, where I would be looking for possible retests throughout, and hopefully that helps you on your punky journey. Okay. Punky. I never thought I'd be talking about a punky on my channel, but hopefully that helps you out there. Let's go over and take a look at DOT. Polka dot. I believe I already have a dot chart. Let's go over and take a look at it here. It's not on main, it's over here. Dot. All right. Going over to dot, what do we see? So, beautiful hold, okay, of a lower area, but very, very weak kind of breakout, okay? We look at Bitcoin, we look at other things. They've really put proof in the pudding kind of deal, right? So you're getting all these bearish divergences pushing up, and DOT has just been slammed, okay? So DOT's in this uptrend. We were looking for a buy down here. That actually worked out quite well. But this $6 is your psychological $6 that we are looking for it to hold, okay? We got to be cautious here, but DOT hasn't made a higher macro high. So looking at this, we go to the top here, we can see that we really are just trying to get out of this, right? This is going to really dictate how DOT goes. Yes, we're bullish. Yes, everything else has started bottoming. But if ETH dumps 20% like the Bitcoin ETF, right? If ETH comes back down to $2,800, what's going to happen to the rest of it, right? What's going to happen to the rest of it? Michael says, "Thank you so much. I watch your channel all the time, but don't comment much. Thanks again." Michael, my pleasure, man. Hopefully can help you continue to make profits. That's the thing. I think we kind of, as traders, we kind of want to separate ourselves from influencers. We were talking about this in the Discord. I was like, I'm in the charts. I'm trading constantly, trying to help you guys see what I see and be profitable, right? So hopefully we can help other people be profitable, because we're traders helping traders here, and that's what we're all about. So thanks for being part of the gang, man. I appreciate the super chats. It means a lot to me. So looking at this for this continuation here, we are in this symmetrical triangle, which can go both ways, right? It's a 50-50 here, but it has yet to make a higher high here. That is what's crucial, is that we have not broken structure to the upside. All we have done is swing fail down here, and this is a lower high, right? So be very aware that this can dump, okay? This can dump. And if you're going to dump, you're coming down to sweep the lows, right? You're coming down to this $5.30 area for a swing failure pattern and hopefully a bounce back up. But being realistic here, we can hope that we just consolidate, we break out, retest, and breakout. Your big resistance is $6.50, okay? Your big support is this psychological $6, and you're looking for continuation outwards. But for now, to me, this isn't looking good, okay? This is looking like you just have continuation to the downside. Even though money came back in, you really didn't make any significant higher highs in this structure to the upside, and we want to be patient with market structure for now, okay? Wick says, don't get ETH. It's a scam. Maybe Band-Aid, what's going on? Oh, was it gold only? Well, then gets comfy. See you in 10 minutes. Retro Mike Tech, thank you for another gifted membership, my man. Hope you're doing well, bro. God bless you. Long Acre was gifted. Good to see you. All set as well. Mark Dutch in the chat. Amy Lives Crypto. John Foster. All set. Nick Musgrave. Adam D. Otter Gang. Good to see all of you guys throughout, man. Much love to all of you guys. Okay, let's go over and take a look at last but not least today is going to be Aerodrome Finance, okay? And Aero has clearly bounced to the upside. Massive push back up. I mean, massive. This is stupid. 140% up. Coming back, retesting the level that we gave last week. So this is interesting. We could be in an area where we are looking for a bounce on Aerodrome, okay? Very overextended to the downside, but this was our buy level with Confluence, so we are looking for a potential reversal from here and continuation upwards. So I'm going to bring this to the attention of the Discord. We could be possibly looking for a continuation here all the way back up to this $1.08 area. So will we bounce from here? Let's see what we see here. So I'll share this with the Discord as we roll, through this. We always want to make sure that we are sharing our charts, giving you guys the greatest ideas possible from my brain to your brain, and letting you guys make the decision as we proceed to give you what you need. So looking here on the 30-minute, big rollover, right? So what I'm looking for on something like this with this rollover is very concise higher highs and higher lows with continuation to the upside, right? Like Bitcoin. Why did we get long here, right? We look at our 3-minute Bitcoin chart. Why did we get long here? Because we saw bottoming structure. Lower low, higher low. We see a break of structure, right? We get above this area here. We see a retest. We get long on it, right? We have hit take profit 1. We're looking to take profit 2 up in here. Big fair value gap, target of the long, right? Bullish environment, macro bull trend, right? So we're looking for this structure. We're looking for something similar to this where it's saying, hey, we've come down. We have really rolled the bottom here at a key level. Okay, this is a golden pocket area. We have broken up, changing structure, retesting back down, and continuing out. That's why we got long here. So in something like Arrow, we're looking for something similar, where we have come down. We have pushed up. We have changed structure. And we continue to march onwards and upwards. Let's go into the short-term time frame. 3-minute, okay? 3-minute here. So what do you want to see? We can see support being found. We want to see it get above here. Retest back down. Then we get long. Okay, we want to see this downtrend be changed for a change in structure, and looking for that to keep going up, okay? Remember, set yourself up for success. Identify the buy areas, right? Identify the buy areas, coming back, retesting the highs, key level of support, okay? Buy area. Now let's wait for a reaction in the price to say, hey, we could be going back up here, getting long after that has confirmed, riding the trend to the upside. The trend is going to be our friend until the end, and that's how we take advantage of price action, okay? In Confluence with our oscillators, you're laughing. You're laughing. Look, we get a beautiful triple bottom here. Triple bottom. Push up. Break of structure. Retest. Anchor trigger wave. Basic market cipher strategy pushing us out, right? And now we're sitting here laughing all the way to the bloody bank, up almost 70% on our long trade as we're speaking here. There it is, right? Just shared from my trading account. So if you want to trade like us, come and join us. Subscribe if you're new. All those good things. We're here. We're here. We're here to help. We're here making money, and hopefully we can help you make money. Thank you, my friends. Happy Monday. ETH ETF tomorrow. My God, Nashville Bitcoin Conference. Bitcoin is flying. What a better time to be alive. Let's create financial freedom for us and our families. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. God bless every single one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto.